Hi, I'm Jill, an SEO strategist with Stratabeat, a digital marketing agency that helps B2B businesses grow. Today I'm going to walk you through THRUUU, which is a tool that we actually use in our arsenal of tools. As you can imagine, being an SEO strategist, there is a lot of tools out there that are vying for our attention, and there's only a few that we actually use. THRUUU has become one of the key players. And the reason is it really gives us a good outlook into what the top pages are doing that are ranking for specific keywords. So as a SERP Analyzer, what it does, it takes a keyword that you enter and it actually scrapes the SERPs for all the important information we need to make smart decisions for our clients. This is not meant to be a tutorial, but it is just going to give you an overview of what you can see and expect to get. So let's get started. I already actually did a scrape of the SERP for the term link building. So before you use THRUUU, you should already have an idea of the keywords that you are looking at for your clients. So say I had a client, we decided that we really want to target the term link building for them and we want to try and rank in the top positions. I would go ahead and enter that term so I can do an analysis of who's ranking and what our chances are of ranking. Once you do that, there's actually some options you can choose. They do allow you to choose from a country, a location. You can choose a different search engine, different languages, number of pages you want to scrape. I usually keep this to 10 because I really only care about who the top 10 are, so I can really make an informed decision. In some cases, you might want to increase that. It's up to you. And then you can select your device, desktop, mobile, and then you can include page performance if you would like. I did for this example so that you can kind of see how it looks. And then you would scrape the SERP. So the SERP would show you something like this. And you can download everything in an Excel file. So if you want to download it and don't want to look in the interface, you could do it that way as well. So the SERP Insights for link building, this is a general overview. So I can already see, I'm going to want to do a post that's probably at least 4,500 words long because that's the average word length is 3,500. We like to do a little bit more, but you can see the highest, the lowest. You can see the different results. They have some organic results, paid, knowledge graph. People also ask. You can check out some of the other types of results that are showing, like the video box. Here's a big one. We can see the page rank on average is a 61, lowest being 41, highest being 86. Gives us good insight into whether or not our clients can actually rank based on the page rank. When the last article was updated, you can see one article is 5 years old, so it hasn't been updated in a while. And then the average performance. So a lot of really great just basic information. Then when you dig down, you see a lot more information. So we're going to go over to results first. Okay, so this is the standard results page, and it's going to show you who is ranking. Okay, so we can see Outreach Frog is a paid. We can see Moz is the #1 actual organic position. You get a little featured image there. People also ask box is next. Okay, and then Backlinko, SEMrush. We got some YouTube videos. So we can see at a bird's eye view exactly what is ranking in those top positions. Okay. You can also do a table view, which is what I really like because it really lets me see everything really quickly. Paid, organic, questions also asked, organic. I can see the page rank of the pages, see if there's anybody I can beat. I can see the word count, how many images are on the page, the type of page, different headings, publication, modification dates, language, links, outbound links, schema. So I can really see in a nutshell what my chances are of competing using this. If you go back to the card view, you can actually do a drop down and see even more information. So in this drop down, you're going to see everything that you might want to see, including all the H2 tags, H3, H4s. You can see the images, top topics. Okay. And then another thing to take note of is these little icons up here. It tells you the page rank, least images, slowest page, least performing, but yet it still ranks well. So it must have really great on-page content optimization. Okay, so if I click down, I can see all the information. So that's it for the overview. And then we have some topical pages. So what this does, it tells me all the topics that are commonly being used. So these are the top topics. These are the top topics and just the top 3 organic positions. And then you can see all topics below. So we can see 1 word, we can see 2 words, we can see 3 words, we can see topics versus pages. So we can see page 2 is using link building techniques 7 times. This page is 3 times. What's really cool about this feature, so I can see in pages how they're using link building technique. Okay, so it's highlighting the terms for me, so I can easily see how each of these ranking pages is using these terms. So SEO link building is this page, and we can see 3 times it was used and how it was used. In this page, at page 1 power, it was used a lot more, and we can see additional ways it was used. So a great way to get insight into how they're using the keywords on the content pages. You can also see an outline. So this can help tremendously when creating your topical outlines for your content. Okay, and there's different ways to view it, and I know everybody's going to have a preference. So you can do a section view, so you can kind of see all the H2s being used on the different pages. So this might be the first H2 on a page. What was that? That was backlinko. Okay, their first H2 is contents. Their second H2 is chapter 1. Their third H2 is what is link building. Okay, so you can go through and get an idea of all the different H2s and H3s that they're using. And on the right, you'll see an interesting idea for an outline for your link building article. Again, just ideation, just to help you think through the process. You can also do a bird's eye view, which is my preference. I like the bird's eye view. It just makes it easy. Now I can see what Moz has for their outline. So their H1 is the beginner's guide to link building. Their H4 is what is link building. H3, build better links with Moz Pro. This might be a call to action. H2, the definition. And again, same here for backlinko. We can see all of their H2s, H3s. Okay, this is probably a table of contents. Okay, and if you open any of these, you should be able to see the H3s. So a really great way to start planning your content outline. You have everything here for the top ranking pages. Use this to your benefit. Title. These are the title tags that you'll see in the search results. Okay, so now you can see what the titles are. What's really cool about this is it gives you the meta, and it tells you if it's matching what the brand put in. So what that means is link building, the free SEO beginner's guide, Moz. This is probably what they did in fact enter as their title tag. You may not know that sometimes the title tags are changed. So this is telling me this 100% match means Google is using what Moz entered as their title tag. Okay. If you go down the page, 86%, they might have changed this one a little bit, but it's still pretty close. I've seen some in here that were like 10%, where they totally changed the title tag. But this will give you a good idea as to title tag ideas, the keyword frequency in the title tags. And then we have the H1s. Okay, so this is the H1 on each page, just to give you an idea of the outline for that. Description is meta description, which is kind of like the title tag, where it's going to give you a match. So for some reason, Moz is showing no meta description. So if I looked at their source code, I may not see any meta description in their source code. So Google is pulling whatever they want to use. Okay, that's why it says 0 match. Okay, and you'll see there's no 100% matches in here, which probably means there's not one meta description that a brand wrote that Google's actually using. So these are all just kind of an idea of how close it matches what the brand actually entered. So this is the SERP. Link building is the practice of building. This means this is what is being shown in the search results right now for the meta description. It looks like this is what backlinko wanted Google to search, or what they wanted Google to use as the meta description, sorry. So you can see it's not even really close. That's why it's only a 30% match. Okay, but this will help you understand how you should write your meta descriptions. So look at the SERP, look at what Google is preferring be shown, and see how you can match all these to create a strong meta description that Google will actually use. Questions, you can review people also asked. So these are all the questions that are coming right from Google. This is most common questions from headlines on different pages. So what is link building? So that's a common one. What is link building? Is the link from a guest post? How search works? This is a really cool feature. I'm actually really enjoying this one. There's not anything being pegged here. Some of these sites may not even have comments open. But if you are reviewing a keyword, you may see questions here that were found in the comments section. So if there's a website that has their comments open and a user leaves a question for the website owner to answer, you'll see that here, which is a fantastic way to find new content to write about or frequently asked questions to add into your post. So I really like that feature a lot. Then you have your related search, just gives you more ideas if you can add topics into an existing post or create a new post around it. It's going to show you some videos, the videos that are being displayed in the SERPs to give you ideation for video concepts. And then sources and links. Okay, these are showing me the sites that are being most cited in the content. So google.com, a lot of these pages are citing Google results. They're citing Wikipedia results. And then on the right, you can see the most cited sources. So when you're writing your content, you just want to be aware of what your competitors are linking to or using as sources within your content. And then performance, this is showing me how well the pages are performing. Okay, so Moz, average, backlinko is fast, SEMrush, it's not pulling the data, WordStream is fast. Okay, so you can kind of get an idea if you can beat them. These actually are doing pretty well. It's not, I guess it can't pull it for all of them, but it'll give you a good insight into how important or not important your performance is. Okay, so this is THRUUU, and I hope you find it as useful as I do. Like I said, we do use it a lot. Great for content outlines, great for ideation. And if you have any questions, let us know, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.